Shonen anime and great rivalries. It's a tale as old as time. Naruto and Sasuke, Midoriya and Bakugo, Asta and Yuno. The list is long and exhaustive. But today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into one of the, if not the template, for modern shonen rivalries, and that is the one that exists between Goku and Vegeta. What's up, anime weebs and manga readers? As every anime and manga fan knows at this point, the influence of Akira Toriyama's mega hit series Dragon Ball and its multiple spin-offs on the medium cannot be understated. Many prominent shonen authors cite it as an inspiration for their current works, and a lot of fans credit Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z as being the main reasons they got into anime and manga today. In our opinion, this influence can be felt most strikingly in the form of the series' most prominent rivalry, the rivalry between Goku and Vegeta. Ever since its inception, these two Saiyans have been at each other's throats, pushing the boundaries of what a true anime rivalry should be. I mean, like I said, they've set the standard for all rivalries in the genre. It's crazy. Goku and Vegeta's constant efforts to get ahead of each other has paved the way for all those classic anime rivalry tropes we see everywhere. You know what I'm talking about, the intense training montages, the tropey I won't lose to you showdowns, and of course, those jaw-dropping power-ups that keep us on the edge of our seats. And this rivalry isn't just all flash and no substance, folks. Oh no, it's got layers, subtlety, and nuance that have been meticulously crafted by Toriyama's steady vision over the years. Watching these two warriors grow, change, and challenge each other's beliefs has been an absolute treat for anime fans worldwide. So without further ado, let's get into what makes their relationship so special, and why it has remained the blueprint for rivalries in the medium for so long. Goku and Vegeta first met way back in the Saiyan saga. Vegeta had come to Earth to conquer it, and our boy Goku was obviously averse to this plan. This was fairly standard stuff. Hero versus villain, conqueror versus brave protector. Vegeta, however, saw Goku's challenge to his authority as something of an insult. He viewed it as a power struggle between him, the Prince of Saiyans, and a lowly bum on some backwater planet. He decided to teach Goku a lesson, but then he lost that fight, and his pride was shattered, even more so when Goku decided to spare his life. On Goku's part, his motive for doing this was far less altruistic than you might expect. Duking it out with a Saiyan elite made him realize just how much more he still had to go. There existed power levels way beyond his reach, and Goku, being a template for the overly motivated shonen anime protagonist, vowed to attain those levels through the awesome power of hard work and training. Obviously, he wanted Vegeta alive for when he did get to those levels, as someone to test his strength against. Meanwhile, Vegeta, on the other hand, swore to defeat Goku and restore his lost honor and damaged pride. Thus, one of the most acclaimed rivalries in all of anime and manga began. It had set the stage for the development of their relationship going forward. At this point, Goku and Vegeta viewed the rivalry through very different lenses. Vegeta had to constantly level up and get stronger as a matter of maintaining his pride. Goku, however, powered up just because he could. The thrill is laid in the chase, the rush of reaching and surpassing power levels previously unattainable to him. Vegeta constantly chasing only adds fuel to the fire and pushes him to go even further. The rivalry evolved beyond just one of strength and became one of character. On the planet Namek, Vegeta believed that his newly unlocked potential and ruthless desire for battle would ultimately transform him into the fabled Super Saiyan. On the other hand, Goku was unwilling to compromise his principles. Yet, he did develop a newfound understanding and respect for Saiyan pride, thanks to his interactions with the Prince of Saiyans. When the intergalactic Big Bad Frieza arrives on Namek, Vegeta has a personal score to settle. You see, Frieza destroyed the Saiyan home planet, and Vegeta sets out to defeat him as revenge and restore the honor of the Saiyan race. If you hadn't noticed, Vegeta is pretty big on honor, but unfortunately, he has his butt handed to him by Frieza, and in a rare moment of humility, he was forced to leave the task of defeating the tyrant to his arch-nemesis, Goku. As expected, Goku took care of the Frieza problem and went on to fulfill the Saiyan prophecy, the one thing Vegeta wanted for himself more than anything. Ouch, actually, I'm starting to see why Vegeta hates this Goku guy. He keeps doing him over. Vegeta, with his pride further wounded, longed for a rematch with Goku, but unfortunately, they were forced to put their differences aside to face yet another threat, the army of androids and possibly the strongest opponent yet, Perfect Cell. The threat of the super perfect android Cell drives them to train harder and push themselves further than either of them had ever gone. At this point, they had teamed up more times than they had fought, yet another trope that the Dragon Ball series popularized. Rivals forced to work together against a greater threat. We saw it with Naruto and Sasuke during the Fourth Great Ninja War, we saw it with Midoriya and Bakugo against All Might, and we've seen it countless other times. The fated rematch between Goku and Vegeta, however, was put off indefinitely when Goku sacrificed himself to protect the Earth. This almost broke Vegeta. At this point, his entire identity was so intrinsically linked to the rivalry that losing Goku was so devastating that he almost quit fighting for good. During the Buu Saga, the rivalry between Vegeta and Goku reached its pinnacle of animosity. Despite the Saiyan Prince dedicating 7 years to intense training, he remained uncertain about his ability to surpass Goku's strength. Fortunately, Goku found a way to return to the world of the living, offering a golden opportunity for the two rivals to settle their differences by facing off in the 25th World Martial Arts Tournament. However, their long-awaited rematch had to be postponed once again. This time, they were forced to confront the imminent threat of Majin Buu, an adversary that Vegeta arrogantly believed wouldn't even pose a challenge to either of them. For Vegeta, this felt like squandering his final chance to prove himself and achieve victory against Goku. During the battle with Majin Buu, Vegeta made a fateful decision to allow the wizard Babidi to tap into his inner darkness and amplify his strength. Several factors led Vegeta to accept this offer: his growing impatience with the repeated delays, the lingering humiliation from past defeats at Goku's hands, his fear of becoming weak from living on Earth, and his burning desire for a guaranteed victory over Goku. All the consequences of years spent striving to prove himself as the strongest warrior finally caught up to him, pushing him towards this desperate grab for power. With his newfound strength, Vegeta forced Goku into a long-awaited and inevitable rematch. After much persuasion, Goku managed to convince the agitated Vegeta of the urgent need to save their loved ones from Majin Buu's threat. The proud Prince of Saiyans decided to challenge Goku morally by sacrificing himself in an attempt to halt the World Destroyer. However, this endeavor ultimately ended in failure when Goku unveiled his hidden trump card, the Super Saiyan 3 transformation, once again surpassing the Saiyan Elite. As the Buu Saga drew to a close, Vegeta finally came to acknowledge Goku as the superior between them. Reflecting on their shared history, he recognized the fundamental difference between their motivations. While Goku's relentless pursuit of strength was driven by the sole desire for self-improvement and pushing his own limits, it wasn't about establishing dominance or merely protecting loved ones. This realization led Vegeta to finally admit that Goku's unwavering dedication to self-betterment made him the #1 warrior in his eyes. Following their victory over Buu, the dynamics of the Saiyan rivalry undergoes a significant shift. The urgency of their decisive rematch dissipates and is no longer their top priority. While both still harbor a desire to face each other in battle, they have grown content with patiently waiting until both are fully prepared. This enemies to respected rivals arc has become a staple in modern anime, and the echoes of this great rivalry are heard still across all of shonen. As superfans of the series know, aspects of this story have been slightly tweaked or regressed in some opinions in recent movies, with Vegeta scoring his first official victory against Goku in the Dragon Ball superhero movie that came out last year. But obviously, we chose to limit the scope of our discussion to the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z series. Perhaps another time we'll do a deep dive into their relationship and other stories. But that's all we have for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Do you agree with our breakdowns? Maybe there are some other cool aspects of their rivalry that I left out. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week, so be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.